All right, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Crush Lusher Television. Okay, so today we're going to go over something called the discriminant. Write that down on the top of your sheet, discriminant. Okay, what is that? Well, we've worked with the quadratic formula right here, x equals negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Here is our quadratic formula. The expression inside the square root is called the discriminant. So write this down right here. This is called the discriminant. Right there. Everything that's right inside. So b squared minus 4ac. Okay. Discriminant can be used to analyze the types of solutions to a quadratic equation without actually solving. Okay, so the types of solutions. What are we talking about? So here, first bullet point, write this in your notes. Pause the video if you have to. So if the discriminant b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, which means it's positive, the equation has two separate real solutions. Well, what does that mean? That means if I was to draw or graph the parabola, it is going to hit the x-axis at 2 points. So it could look like that, or it could look like this. Doesn't matter. It's going to hit the x-axis at 2 points if my discriminant is positive. Okay. Now, what else we got? Let's erase this and get some more room. Second point right here. If the discriminant is less than 0, which means it's negative, it has only non-real solutions. What does that mean? Well, the solution would be, so here's my xy coordinate plane. So that would mean, make sure you have a picture next to your notes right here, that the parabola does not touch the x-axis. It has no solution. So it could look like that, or let's draw another one. Coordinate plane could look like that. It still does not touch the x-axis, so it has no real solutions. So that is when your discriminant is negative, is less than 0. What happens if it equals 0? The equation has one real solution or double roots. Okay, so that would mean, if I was to draw a picture, one real solution is like this, because it touches the x-axis once. Or it could look like this, touching the x-axis once. Anything like that. So that is if the discriminant equals 0. Okay, so let's see what happens. So, to find the discriminant of a quadratic equation, we calculate b squared minus 4ac. Let's get into some examples. A, B, and C. Okay. So let's see how many solutions there are going to be. So I'm going to just sort of see what my graph is going to look like. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to get my discriminant going. So b squared minus 4ac. So I know that A is 1, B is negative 5, and C is 3 from A. Okay. Let's plug it into our discriminant. So that's going to be b squared, so negative 5 squared minus 4 times A, which is 1, times C, which is 3. So that's going to be 25 minus 4 times 1 is negative 4 times 3 is minus 12. 25 minus 12 is 13. Okay, so that means that my discriminant is positive. It's positive. Okay, so what does that mean? It's positive. We have two separate solutions. So that would mean two solutions. My graph is going to look like that, with two solutions, roots, or zeros like that. Okay, let's try B. Let's get this out of here. Let's try B. All right, let's get some room up here. So we got B. A is 4. B is negative 4, C is 1. Discriminant, b squared minus 4ac. All right, let's see if that's going to be positive, negative, or 0. So b, negative 4 squared minus 4 times a, which is 4, times c, which is 1. Okay. Negative 4 squared, which is 16, minus negative 4 times 4 is negative 16 times 1 is negative 16. And I have, whoop, 0. 0, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Do you know? Oh yeah, that's this right here. It has one real solution. Okay, so that would mean we have one real solution. So that would mean my graph is going to look something like this, where it touches the x-axis just once at the one point. Or it could look like this, you don't know. Or it could look like this. So all those are options where it touches the x-axis at one point. Alright, try the next one. Let's see. Boop. C. Alright, go ahead and do this on your own. See if you can get A, B, and C, and see if you can tell me how many solutions that this quadratic has. Ready, set, go. Alright, let's see what we got. We pause the video. Yeah, let's see it. So, I had to subtract a 4 first on this one. So negative 2x squared plus x minus 4 equals 0. So I have A is negative 2, B is a 1, and C is negative 4. Alright, let's get our discriminant going. So B squared minus 4AC, B is 1 squared minus 4, A is negative 2, and C is negative 4. Alright, 1 squared is 1, negative 4 times negative 2 is 8, 8 times negative 4 is negative 32, and I get, oh man, negative 31. My discriminant is negative. Okay, what does that mean? Discriminant is negative, that means that there's no real solutions. Okay, so no real solutions. There you go. So that would mean our graph might look something like this. Or my graph might look something like this. It's not going to touch the axis, the x-axis at all. Okay? Great job. There's some Khan Academy to work on. Go to that right now. Keep practicing. Good work.